Right, hi guys. You're back now. Looking at I forgot what day this was. I think this was day 3. We went and had this breakfast, which, as you can see, is pretty delicious. I've just realised I didn't actually properly notice where I left off. In fact, yeah, we have a very quick video to play, so I'm just going to play this, and I've just realised I have no idea how this is going to sound, as in it could be really loud. So bear with me whilst I just fix this. So this is pretty much the view we get from our hotel. There's some pretty big waves today. It's quite windy. You probably can hear in the video actually. Face wipe is just getting some sand out of her shoe, from yesterday. Yeah. That's, well, I don't know which one's ours, but the hotels we're staying, the apartment we're staying in. Over there in the distance is Lanzarote. There's people on a quad bike. But yeah, it's 20 degrees, I'll just quickly show you what I'm wearing. It's just it's pretty chilly in a t-shirt and shorts, but it's not unbearable. Oh my god, look at them waves. Damn. I'm just going to quickly pause. The waves, some days I didn't record them, but they were crashing over all of those. They were ridiculous. But yeah, also our hotel was just to the left. It's insane. But yeah, it's not exactly clear blue sky today either. I suppose this is probably going to be one of the cooler days. But there is a ferry though, can you see it? I think you can. Anyway, that's it for this bit update. I apologise for the one, the flashing, and two, the extreme wind. I did do another video, so we'll just go straight into that now. Hi guys, it's Monday, which is day 2. Yeah, it's got to be day 2. I'm I colour coordinate. There we have it. Apparently we had the big breakfast on day 2. Shit, I was there a week and already it took this long to get to day 2. Anyway, let's crack on. So I'm in the apartment and I don't know what I'm about to talk about. Near my socks as well. I'm dressed quite posh. Because we're going out in a minute. We're going to go to the King... I forgot. Let's just get up and find the menu. I think it's the Rock something or other. Is that it? No. Right, we'll find the bag, and whilst I'm finding the thing... In fact, we can't find the thing, it's not in there. Do you know where the menu thing is? Whereabouts? I think she said on the table. Alright. So we're going, yeah, the Rock Cafe, Tex-Mex apparently, and apparently they do really nice steaks, which is what I'm probably going to have. We didn't actually go here. Difficult to open one-handed, and especially when you're trying to open the... I'll just quickly pause. We went to a Chinese place instead. We went to a Tex-Mex place, which is why I said Tex-Mex. We got slightly confused. We did end up going to this place, and it was pretty good. But I'll see if I mention that in a previous part, a later video. I know I've got some footage from there, so yeah. The Tex-Mex place, it was I'm trying to think what I had now. I think it was pretty good. I can't remember. Maybe this will shed insight. It's been a while since I've been back now and did these. I've just wanted to finish it up today. Wrong bit. So here's the menu. Ooh. Oh, focus on the nice things. Focus. Yeah, whatever, you don't need to see my... So yeah, €11 for a steak's not bad. Well, at least that's why. This isn't where we... This isn't the place. Maybe the place I was about was the place that smelled nice, because I can't, this menu looks mega unfamiliar to me, so I can't remember that. So anyway, what have we been up to today? You're probably wondering. We went and rented, well, we haven't got it yet. We're going to pick it up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yeah. So on Thursday we get a hire car. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be weird driving because everything's like on the wrong side of the road and stuff. Which, I don't know if I can show it. Yeah, it's going to be unusual driving on the wrong side of the road. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil, there's a van driving past. It would help if I turn that to green. Down.
Fail.
And I can this is a nice little fail. There we go. We've got to apparently shut it. Okay. Oh yeah, you saw that. I'm driving on the wrong side. That person's going to think I'm filming them, but yeah. It's getting sunset, so we're going out for tea very shortly. But yeah, it's going to be weird driving on the other side of the road. There's a man with a dog there. Shut the window. And then okay. There we go. Right. So one sec. So yeah, we've got that planned, and then we've also got a boat trip. I don't know if I've still got that thing. Do you know where the fancy boat trip thing is? In the bedroom, all white then. Right, just bear with me a second. Right. So we're going on this. We went and booked this today. We're getting picked up tomorrow at like 9 AM.
We didn't get picked up, we had to walk, but anyway.
But if you can read, so there's fishing, trolleying, snorkeling, obviously kayaking, paddle surf, which is where you like stood up on a paddle board, what they're doing. That's pretty cool. It's like standing on a surfboard and you get a paddle. Red and white wine, which doesn't interest me. Soft drinks, that's pretty cool. Beer, water, tea and coffee. We also get small lunch because we're going in the morning. We get photos, champagne and fruits for the afternoon. We get a guided tour of the island. We're going to an island called La Bosse. And free transfer. Usually that means we get picked up, but we're having to walk there because the thing was apparently full. So, guided tour of the Lobo Island. Free photos and other cool stuff. Damn, there's not much on that island. But, oh well. So yeah, that's what we've done today. We also went to the beach about an hour ago. We've got back, had a shower, and ready to go out. Beach was alright, it was a bit of a fail. It was just cool. The sun had gone behind the clouds, and it's like, even though it's 20 degrees, it's deceptively cool. It's like on an evening, it's apparently 20 degrees, but yeah, it still feels really cold. Also, if you notice, I've managed to get rid of this stamp thing, which I'm fairly pleased about. It looks quite cool like that. I think I've shown you the apartment, I'm sure I did. The only place I might have not showed you is that door there, which is just like a boiler. There are suitcases, there's some squashes, some sunglasses, bags, and other various things. I'm trying to think if I've missed anything else today. I don't think I have. Went for a nice breakfast. It's a local sort of like cafe thing. It was really nice. Had a massive. It was called La Luna actually because it had La Luna's breakfast. There was bacon, like 2 rashers of bacon, 2 scrambled eggs, a sausage, beans,
some fried mushrooms, fried tomatoes, and like about 4 slices of toast. I got a free cup of tea and I got some orange, it's like proper fresh orange juice. I've never had orange juice that fresh. It's gorgeous. Like, it was literally, it tasted like oranges. Like, even like, it was better than any carton stuff ever. It was so nice. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I've got to update you guys on. A cool thing I've decided, well, we're going to do with the car is drop it off at the airport, because they've also got like a company, like an office there, and they said we could drop it off. So it basically just means we don't have to give it back and then catch a very unreliable bus. If you remember me mentioning earlier about not being able to get here, we don't have to wait for that guy, we can just go ourselves, which will be cool. I'll be alright driving there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, the pool, Jesus Christ, the pool outside is so cold. I might have mentioned it, but I'm mentioning it again because it's that cold. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next update video. So yeah, I'm just going to cut back to there so you don't get the weird flashing thing. So yeah, that was like a 7-minute like vlog video. So fair to say I'm doing like that. There was a hash brown as well, which I forgot to mention, which was pretty nice. Face wipe, what did she have? It was like a cheese and ham toasty. We went through quite a lot of those with a fresh orange as well. It's pretty nice. So here we are before we went out. That was our apartment number. Here we're on the sofa. Did I get a better picture? Kinda. Yeah. Here we're on the sofa though to this place. We spent so many nights in here. It was called the Rock Island Cafe. I'm gonna post a link below to their YouTube channel. They do live stream their music and they're awesome. There's a guy called Dave Headingley who's really, really good at guitar. He seemed to like follow us a few nights. One night we went to a different place and he turned up. And yeah, there's also someone called Gaz who's pretty good on bass. And then there's Doctor. He was actually performing last night. There was a Doctor something or other who we saw like the first night. Very funny guy. I don't know if he was like funny on the other like tours, but the night we were here, he was very funny. And yeah, this is just like, it was very quirky, it was very cool. So now we're getting to the boat trip. This was the boat that we were going to. No, they're not the people. That is actually, I think I might be actually. But yeah, this is like the same company. This was was this the speedboat we went on? It might have been. It just looks like it's got protective covering on it. But anyway, this was the catamaran we went on. This boat here is the one. We were allowed to go down there and onto it in a short while, but I just took some photos of it. Then there was a cat. The cat didn't like face wipe for some reason, but I think she touched its head and it didn't like that. Whereas it really, as you can tell, didn't care. Where I touched it, which sounds a bit dodgy. Just trying to have a look, see if there is any. So, yeah, there is actually a video now, so I'll pass you over to me. I don't think I talked in this though. Why have I done vertical filming? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm trying to think how to best see to this now. This is just a disaster. I'll edit this scene. Wait, Control F and then the vertical one. Wait, if I Control F that, there we go. It fits. It fits very, very badly, but it does fit. So yeah, this was us leaving the dock, and we had this net to sit on. It was really, really comfy and really good. There is quite a few videos
on here, so I wouldn't worry too much. So yeah, like I said, we're on the boat. There was 12 of us in total. This is one of the tour guides. But yeah, this was, I don't know, it was a pretty cool guy actually. This was me like just sort of, I was laying and chatting to him. In fact, you can see them there actually. There were a couple and they like kind of got talking to them. Apparently this was that previous night this was the morning, by the way. Like we went to that thing in the night and then the following morning we had this to do. And yeah, they apparently saw us in that rock bath place. We saw them again actually on like the final night. So I'm kind of just laying here talking to him. I know there's videos on here, so I'm just trying to see when I reach for my camera. There's a video. So yeah, it was like really cool. I'm not seasick at all. I absolutely love being on the sea. Hence why I probably look like I'm seasick. So yeah, upon reaching for my camera, I know that there is a video. Just show you guys, which I seem to have filmed properly. But this was looking through the net, like sort of underneath the boat. As you saw me lay down, this was how I was looking, and then I passed the phone to face swipe. So me and this other guy.
As you can see, sorry, I'm not talking to you. The phone. So as you can see, we are on a boat trip to the island of Lobos, and that is the island of Lobos. That's Jay. He is sat on some netting above the waves on his first ever boat trip, on his first ever holiday abroad. I'm going to laugh my head off if a big wave soaks him. Oh, he's doing some fancy moves now. I think he thinks he's on the Titanic. We're going to be doing a lot of activities today. Should be pretty cool. We're also looking out for dolphins. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. So yeah, like we went out to sea. I'm just gonna check when the next video is. Oh, literally now. Are we going? Oh, awkward. Hi guys, this is Tuesday. We're on a boat trip to the island of Lobos, which is just there. Going around to the north, there's like loads of surfers and stuff. We're probably going to run over them. This boat is so cool. It's like really comfy. And we've got this wee boat plan. We're going to be kayaking. Like board surfing where we stand up, land surf. I don't know, I forgot what it's called, but it's going to be cool. We get to swim in this and in the lagoon as well. I'll be sure to take some videos from there. But yeah, so far this is awesome. So yeah, I was really enjoying that. We didn't run over any surfers. Be pleased to inform you. So yeah, got some cool pictures. I don't know what that's a picture of. Maybe I didn't take that one. But yeah, this is the island of Lobos still behind in the background. A few of me stood up. Oh yeah, I stood up on the boat. It was quite cool actually. It was a bit rocky. Look at that. It's just such a gorgeous like view. And the waves were really crashing on there. You can't see. As you can see, the waves started splashing up and wet me and this guy through. Very funny. So there is another video actually I want to quickly show you. Oh yeah, this was just going past those waves that you saw. I decided to go from like a photo to a video. But yeah, there you go. Quick video. Then we got to like the sort of lagoon area, or a bit nearer the island, and if you look here you can sort of like literally see fish. The water was so clear and you could see the rocks and everything at the bottom, even though this was so deep. It was really cool. You do actually see it better than I thought you would. There's the speedboat that met us out at sea, and we like sort of turned around and parked up next to it. That's the island of the boss, like I guess the port, and that's back at Coralejo, where we left from. I don't know where the exact port bit is, but here you can see like basically the island of the boss. Look at this lagoon. It was just absolutely, the water was so beautiful. Absolutely blown away by the water. I'm just trying to have a look when the next video is. So the next video is when we go back. So yeah, just more general pictures. I'm going to try and go through this a little quicker because we're already at 20 minutes. So yeah, if you do want to look at them in like more detail, you can pause it. But this was like looking over the island of the boss. There's absolutely nothing on it. Just a few dirt paths and stuff, and etc. etc. We stood up top of a like a big hill here, and we had a really good view. Is that Coralejo? No. Coralejo's further over this way, which we can't see. I tell a lie, we can see. There it is. No, it's glory. So yeah, the isle. Look at. I mean, just like look at the different colours. It was absolutely beautiful. Right, this was the lagoon where we came from. And this was on the way back. So I know that I've got some videos of this. I know I didn't talk in these because I just wanted them to sort of like just be like chill out, and you could get the experience of being at sea. So we're heading back now towards Coralejo. There's the like wind turbines that you're probably used to seeing. I just wanted to give a sense of being out at sea, and like I weren't trying to fight the waves or anything. I was just literally going with them, and yeah, just wanted to give an atmosphere of what it was like. This bit of sea weren't too choppy though, but I don't know, it was just so beautiful. I don't know if you're getting this seasickness thing or whether I'm keeping the camera steady. Really hard to tell, but like, look how gorgeous that is. So like, literally on the way back we were all really tired as well. So we were just pretty much like all very quiet. It was kind of funny. Then the following that evening we there we go. We got ready to go out. I'll try getting a picture here of the sunset. Literally that's the same picture, but it just couldn't like get it right. It looked absolutely gorgeous, as you can tell from there when we're not in it. And then we decided to do individual ones, which didn't exactly work, but that one's not bad. But it's always difficult with the lighting. So we ended up back on the sofa again. That sounds dodgy, but in the same bar. It was day of wedding with that night. We got like a saw play. This is how the maids made our bed, which I thought was pretty fancy. So I took a quick picture of that. We met another cat. If you remember the place where we had our burger, or I talked about having our burger, this was the place here, and this cat was like in the restaurant next to it, just sort of laying underneath the table. This was just a map of the island. I was going to have a picture here, but I never got a chance to because there was too many people like stopping and looking at it. But FaceWhite managed to get a picture. Then we went to a rock pool. Have I missed any videos? No. But yeah, like I'll hand it over to the video, and maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll say something I was going to say.
So here we have Jay, currently in some rock pools. Look at the flaming waves on that. Hopefully we won't.
I'm going to pause just because, as I said, the waves got ridiculously high. Even this isn't high compared to how they got.
Piss wet through because we are quite some distance from the beach. There are some massive fish in these rock pools. So clear, it's amazing. So yeah, this is how we are spending our rather cloudy Wednesday. Yes.
So, yeah, oh wait, I think I'm going to actually click on this. But yesterday was a boat trip and this was the day after. I'm guessing with us going near the cafe place, we'd just been in it or something. And then on the way back, I think we called here. Like, on the way back, we noticed the rock pools and thought, let's go have a look at them.
Today we were over there in Lobos. And today we are trying not to get piss wet through. Yeah.
But it was really cool seeing, like, the water getting carried in.
This is a J update, not a face wipe update.
I've just realised I don't think you saw that video. Shit.
So here we have Jay, currently in Sofia.
But yeah, I'll just like I said.
Cloudy Wednesday. Yesterday we were over there in Lobos.
I'll just make you watch it again. Like this bit.
We are trying not to.
Right, look at this. If you watch there, we're going to see like bring everything in. It was really cool. I wish you wouldn't do that. Maybe I should put my. I'll do that actually. So yeah, another video.
This is a J
do that,
update,
actually.
not a face wipe update. We're gonna get piss wet through, and we knew we did get piss wet through, and
So
we're trying to catch some.
I'm gonna we bought this net and a bucket, and then as you can see, you eventually do see fish and stuff in here. We've got some shrimps and that. You'll see anyway, I think.
Fish in these rock pools again, but we've been out and bought a net. We've also got a bucket, and there is some fish in here, I assure you.
I got a shrimp.
Alright then, let's see the shrimp you caught live on camera. Let's have a look at it. There's a little shrimp we just caught.
Look how cool that is.
Basically see-through. I don't know how well you can see that. Probably pretty well. But yeah, he's quite a big one actually. Who's a big little fella, aren't you? We'll pop that back down and you stay there for now. There is some fish in here actually though. It's so clear there. It's like, look at it. Oh, it's just gorgeous. There's loads of other pools. Is there any fish there? Right, let's get her. Not fall in.
I might have just squashed it. No, I don't think
We're killing fish.
I'm gonna try and like just
I'll
stop
edit
and
this
pause the
out,
video, and then I
probably.
can see them.
There it is.
Where?
What? No, I didn't kill it then.
That was a shrimp. Where was the other fish? We saw some. Oh, there. You went in there.
I have no idea where this fish is.
Shit.
The fish.
Catch the pigeon. Even though it's a fish. Can you see it?
There is a
That's
fish.
good.
If I do see it, I'll like point it out to you guys. But
I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like under this rock.
you do eventually see it.
There it is. See it?
I'm still not seeing it at this point.
Maybe you guys can. Maybe you can. There's a shrimp as well. But so yeah. Yeah, what else have we done today? Oh, we went on a shitty tractor ride with like this French woman.
Oh yeah, we had a tour, and oh my god, there was a French woman who would not stop coughing. She was disgusting.
Oh god, you were annoying. Right, you have to come round then. So yeah, we did that. What did we do this morning? I went out for breakfast. Had toffee crepes. They were gorgeous. And
Oh, there you saw the fish. Right, we're not insane. Look, there. Look where my cursor is. Where my cursor. Look where it is, yeah? There's the fish. And see? We're not liars, there was fish in here.
Burger.
See? Yeah, look how camouflaged they are. And how quick they are as well.
Do fish ever get tired?
I don't know. I do.
Oh. So, yeah, that's pretty much been it today. We're going to go out for a meal again later. We're going to get some steak. But other than that, that's pretty much been it for Wednesday, I think. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, we're getting a car tomorrow, which is Thursday. So, yeah, this has been Wednesday's update. Maybe if I catch a fish, I'll update you again.
Right, switch back to the pictures. There we go, I've got the hang of the editing thing now. I'm trying to think if to... I'll finish it off, and then when we get the car on Thursday, I will end it there for this part. So, like I said, Dave Edinley, this was the guy. He's absolutely amazing on guitar. He and the band, I don't know who the band are actually, but they were playing in this other rock cafe thing. I do have some very quick videos, just displaying his talents. He's amazing. You're probably thinking, oh, this is not that spectacular. He was very, very good. And then I have a better video of when he's actually like showcasing his talents. And I must have filmed it vertically because I'm an idiot. Hopefully, yeah, I'm going to stretch it well. Okay, I apologise, but enjoy. He was so good on guitar. Like, just wow. Anyway, on that bombshell, join me in the next part when I take us through the car journey and stuff. Once we got the car, basically. So this is like Thursday onwards, and this will be the last part. So I'm gonna say sorry if you're not enjoying them, but you probably haven't made it this far if you're not. So yeah, I'll see you guys in part 3.